Welcome back to the LuxeGen Group Chat. On this week's episode, we discuss everything fashion news. Met Monday.
100%.
The theme for this year is fashion is art. What do we think?
This has to be your creative outlet. Like,
Yeah,
You
100%.
have to push this one, I think, to the limit.
Our thoughts on the Hannah Montana anniversary reunion. I thought we were getting an episode.
No, this is what everyone's saying.
Oh my god.
I think that's what everyone wants. Everyone wants an episode.
Sorry,
but
I think I need a
yeah.
minute. And we discuss how content creators are changing restaurant culture. They're actually more impactful than food critics now. Because you said they're much more neutral. They have a massive reach. It's going to be a good one. So make sure you tune in and don't forget to subscribe. Welcome back to the LuxeGen Group Chat. Today I'm joined by Anna and Nikita. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
You got some leather going on.
We do. Oh my God, I didn't even realize we were
Wow.
matching.
what we like.
What we
Right,
like, honestly.
firstly then, come on, tell us more about the fit. Anna, what have you
Oh,
got
I was
on?
about to say you take it away. Let's start from the top. I have a hat, little ensemble I've got going on up
It's
here.
giving
Really
Christina
cute.
Aguilera.
I feel like
so
I'm a
here
bit
for
at
it.
like a festival.
Yeah, it's
love
giving
it.
like
Dancing.
tarot reading.
But I
Yeah.
love it because you styled it in the way that you can wear it every day.
Yeah, I
love
kind of. It was such like this morning. They were like taking my like zone one outfit.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Like hopping onto the bus and everyone's just like,
Where is she going?
where is she? I want to go where she's going. Yeah, this is from ASOS actually.
Nice.
This jacket is also ASOS. It's
Love.
gonna be no surprise. I love ASOS. My skirt is Zara. My trainers are new actually. They're the Onitsuka Tigers.
love
Yeah,
them.
that's
I know
it.
they sort of had their moment, but I'm kind of bringing it back.
No,
I'm
I
feeling
still
like
love
it's
No,
it.
they're
Yeah.
back. They're
yeah,
back.
I'm kind of bringing it back.
I still think cool trainers will always be cool.
100%. Also, this is my first time wearing them. The most comfortable trainer I've ever put on
Really?
my foot.
Oh,
And they're like
good.
bouncy on the sole.
Okay, I
and I
love
get
that.
blisters every time I put on a new pair of
Love it.
shoes.
Love that.
And that is me. And my rings are just random. Yeah. What are you wearing?
Cute. I'm wearing a bomber jacket from Zara. It actually does up. It's like a little funnel
Oh, we're
one.
getting a demo, everybody. Oh my god, love.
No,
it's
love.
giving inspector.
It's getting
know?
high fashion.
High fashion. Jeans are from Amazon fashion.
Wow.
And then the Puma. I love these
oh,
trainers.
they're so nice.
So sparkly, so fun. I'm
Metallic
gonna wear
women.
them every day, I think, in spring, because why not? I'm
They're so
becoming silver
nice.
now. I'm becoming silver and gold.
Love. What are you wearing?
Love. I have got on, again, very comfy pair of shoes. I've got my bikinos. It's not a bikino. I have got my Birkenstock Naples on. Again, so comfortable. I feel like
Unreal.
my ensemble is very granddad core today. So
Love
I've gone with
it.
like chunky socks. I've got some kind of off-white jeans from H&M. My V-neck jumper is Burberry, but it was thrifted. I got it from like a nice little marketplace back in the
I
Midlands.
love the pop of red.
Thanks. And then
So
my
nice.
underlayer is cotton on. They've got some great thermals.
I've just learned.
We have been discussing
Yes.
thermals. Anna?
We're off to New York. Well, Syrup and I are going separately.
Yeah,
but we're
not together on like a
I
really
wish we
romantic
were.
honeymoon.
We're both off to New York, and it is so cold there.
And I didn't think it would be because I've been in March before and it was like
Yeah.
really chilled. It was mild. Like this time, no, it's -7. It
It's
feels like
wild.
-15. There are
inches
blizzards.
upon inches of snow.
Did you see Mum Dani's post
Yes.
about the warning about
The
Yeah,
first
yeah.
snow day in 7 years.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
And like really bad, like he was giving like a whole like weather warning. Like
Yeah.
it was
Stay
very sweet. I thought it was
inside.
really good, engaging content.
Yeah, but then he
he's
also,
just
I saw his one yesterday that he was like, school will resume tomorrow.
Yeah.
Feel free to throw snowballs at me. Like, love him.
I bought the Birkenstock to wear there because
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm going to do
Yeah.
like loads of walking. So I need like good flight. No, I'm ordering snow boots right now.
100%.
How long are you both going for?
I'm going from the 5th to the 10th, but it's really disrupting my outfit flow.
Yeah, agreed.
What am I wearing?
Uniqlo heat tech under everything.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to have to do. Like
I
the
know.
layers.
Like, I'm
is
gonna have
where
to buy
it's
like a
at.
ski suit. That was
I think
not
a
really
ski
the vibe.
suit. I've had to do that in New York before in November. A ski
suit
a
is
ski
crazy
suit.
work.
I just am doing it. If you see me on Instagram wearing a fun outfit, engage.
Yeah,
I
I'm
did
still
that with
backing the
cold.
outfit.
Just don't
Yeah, I
forget
agree.
gloves. It's that
Yeah,
when your
true.
fingers are cold, your whole mind and body is
Yeah.
cold.
Like,
You know.
listen, if I for a week have to sit inside, drink, and eat pasta, like so be it. Do you know what I
be
mean?
it.
Like life has been harder.
100%.
It's a good American Italian.
Yeah.
You know, like pasta as well.
Speaking of the US, the first Monday of May is coming up.
I'm so excited.
I know, and that means Met Monday.
100%.
The theme for this year is fashion is art. What do we think?
I think this is such a broad
Hmm.
statement. I feel like I quite like that because I feel like in previous years they've been quite specific, which I've also loved.
It's been very niche, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's like
I
trails
feel
off
like
into weird.
maybe this year there's a bit more room for like creativity and
Agreed.
people
Yeah.
not to be maybe so scared of the theme. I feel like in previous years maybe people have taken the approach and sort of been like, oh God, that's maybe a bit too out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it safe. Maybe this year
Yeah.
we're gonna get a bit more fun.
This has to be your creative outlet. Like,
Yeah,
You
100%.
have to push this one, I think, to the limit.
Not that it's necessarily proving themselves, but it is competitive
Yeah.
to see kind of, you
Yeah.
know, who's the most creative or who thought about their outfit the most. Do you think they ever like message each other to ask, like the ones who are friends? Do you think they message each other? Or do you think they all
100%.
gatekeep?
Imagine being added to a Met Gala outfit plan
Yeah,
group chat on WhatsApp.
but they must. Sure, the Kardashian sisters must do it. 'Cause
They
they're
definitely
all,
do.
like, match.
But they go with different designers, right?
Yeah,
So then the
true.
designer will have their own like idea,
Yeah.
and it's all like.
Yeah.
I reckon like if I was best friends with like someone else going with a different designer, I would love to know. Like we could talk
what
about
they're
it.
wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it very hush hush? Like, would you
That's
want
what
to
I'm
Yeah,
keep
you
it
don't want to get
secret?
it like a leak.
Because I think
Yeah.
some of them must be like, you can't trust anyone. Like, what,
No.
what if this comes out?
Yes.
But do you know who I will say I think always looks really good at the Met Awards? Tyler.
Yeah, she.
Tyler.
She always looks ridiculous. I would love to see another Zendaya outfit.
Oh,
The woman eats the carpet every time.
honestly, she is the
Yeah.
queen of outfits at the
Always.
Met Gala. I love her outfits.
Because they're gonna freeze. Sorry, it's gonna be so cold. They're gonna be frozen.
Will be
Yeah, that's
cold.
so true.
Maybe it'll have warmed up by then.
God,
Oh
who
my
knows?
God.
I'm
But
very
so excited. I feel like
Yeah.
I really love the theme. I love that there's maybe a bit more of like a creative outlet. I feel like I'm quite on board with it this year. Like I'm excited.
Agreed.
I'm
I
excited
think,
to
like
see
you
the
said, there's
looks.
more to play with. I
Yeah.
also think this is more fun for the men as well.
Yeah,
I
agreed.
feel like art is for everyone, right?
Yeah.
And I just think there is a lot of room to play with.
I want to see some wild looks.
I want someone to come up as the Louvre heist for
Yeah.
someone to
This
like
is what I
do a play
mean.
on that or some shit.
That
Well,
is
Kim
so
already did that
funny.
with her, like, you know,
Oh,
the
yeah,
full balaclava
true.
look.
Oh
in
yeah,
a
that's
way.
so
so true. Yeah,
Bring that back. Bring it
Yeah,
back.
that'd be iconic.
Very excited to see it. But speaking of celebs, Timothy, Chalamet, and Kylie at the BAFTAs.
I just love them. Something about those two that's built into their relationship at this point is they love an award show.
Agreed.
They
Yeah.
are at every single one. They are making a statement. They're being fun.
It's a bit PR.
Yeah,
I also
I
think
love
Timmy
it.
loves the UK. I really
Yeah,
think he
he
loves
does.
us.
So did you see when he was sat at the BAFTA, somebody zoomed into his phone, and I think he had, I don't know if it was like a meme or not, I don't know if it was fake, but I'm pretty sure it had the Foot Asylum logo on. He was watching one of the Foot Asylum videos.
I'm telling you, he's obsessed with us.
like that British core culture.
The second he did that collab with SD Kid, I just
Yeah.
thought he is in for the UK. It's like Timmy in the UK. He loves
He's
us.
a man of the
He knows
British
about Susan
people.
Boyle. For God's sake, he likes us, and we love him.
That means
We
like he's a
love
real fan. If he knows Susan, he's gone into the archives.
No, but
you
come on,
know?
who, like ridiculous. Like he is
Right.
into our pop culture as much as
Yeah.
we're into him. I
Well,
love it.
We know that Kim K loves a jacket potato now and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
And she's
So
going on
she-
Lewis Hamilton.
Exactly.
Is she?
Yeah.
I hope
Well,
so.
there we just see what I mean. Let's just bridge this gap. Let's just get all the
I
Kardashians
do think
over here.
I do think one thing that like there are many things that obviously we do very well in Britain, but one thing I think we really are kind of leading on now is the creative industry. Olivia Dean, the likes of her,
Yeah.
like how much we've got coming out. Ray, people who are dominating the US, kind of
Yeah.
are a bit of a force for it.
Yeah.
That's a great point. I've never actually thought about that before.
Yeah,
But like,
who are you guys kind of watching at the minute? Who was kind of do you think is like on that come up to really dominate the US now?
I feel like Central C's already broken through. Like,
Yeah,
I was
that's
really
true.
excited when he was moving over. I'm a big fan of
I
Central
love
C.
how he's still kept so true to his like British core. He just
Yeah.
not aligned with America whatsoever. He's still wearing the track pants.
Yeah.
Like he still looks so quintessentially like British.
I think that's
rapper.
something they
It
will
makes
do,
me
you're
excited.
right.
It's
But I think
nice
that's
that-
what's so exciting about
Yeah.
it because it's like I feel like we almost feel like more aligned with them. The fact that they can bring their culture somewhere
Yeah.
else, but still
Yeah.
like
They keep that
make us feel
element
like
of that
yeah.
identity. Dua Lipa does the same, actually.
So
true.
I
That
would
was a great
agree.
one.
Again, Adidas track pants,
Yeah.
that kind of cool girl vibe. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Also, something else going on in the whole singer pop culture life right now. Cat's Eye.
Yeah.
Is this the start of their downfall? It makes me
Ooh.
quite sad.
Wait, what's
Yeah.
happened?
One of the girls, Manon,
Is leaving.
is leaving.
No way.
Already?
I was
It's
gonna
quite
say, has it
soon.
been? Have they had their kind of peak moment?
Yeah,
do you
I just
think?
well, I saw a statement that said I think she's originally from Switzerland.
I think so, yeah.
And she said something about the work-life balance between life in Switzerland versus like her new life is entirely different. She almost like couldn't keep up with the pace, and I think she's taken a bit of like a hiatus. However,
Okay.
this is now lingered on people saying she's being lazy, she's not in it, she's not passionate, and all this stuff. These crazy statements, which I feel really bad for because I feel
Yeah.
like the pressure that is put on these girl bands or
It's a
boy
lot.
bands nowadays,
Yeah.
it is crazy to be like the next big thing or
Yeah.
the next big craze. It's just wild.
I feel like back in the day, you could maybe be a little bit more selective about the
Yeah.
events you went to. Whereas now, if you don't go to every
No.
single event, you'll not be relevant.
No.
Because
Yeah.
everything peaks
Yeah.
and drops so quickly.
But I think that also
Yeah.
is the nature of our like social media day,
Exactly.
like, day life. Like now, it's like it goes up and down
Yeah.
so much that like you might be something one day, literally give it 5 days,
Yeah.
you are now nothing.
You're right. The whole kind of internet famous element.
It's
like,
crazy.
that
Whereas
goes
back
up and down.
then, that wasn't really a thing.
Do you ever think it's because is Cat Eye not quite a big group? Do you ever think it's because there's so many of them?
Yeah, true.
How many is there now?
6, I think.
That's a lot for
That's
a
quite
band.
a lot, I suppose. And that's
Yeah.
like, you've got to remember, like, they all probably want to have their own solo careers at one
This
point.
is what I was
and-
thinking. I assumed she was leaving because she wants to start her own solo thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But then I saw
But
that
no.
statement. I was, oh no, maybe it is like, I don't know, mental health
Yeah,
reasons.
but we've
or
seen
like
this
you know,
before.
yeah.
Jessie Nelson said the same and came out with her singles.
So
like,
true.
Who left first in One Direction? I can't remember.
Zayn.
Zayn.
Yeah, because he
Okay,
said
guys,
again, it got too much
Then
for
let's
him.
take it seriously. He wanted to be like for his mental health. Do you know what I mean?
And his was, but remember, he did come back kind of like afterwards. He did
They
come
all
back.
did,
yeah,
didn't
no,
they,
for sure.
really?
Yeah.
Talking of boy bands though, all over my TikTok, and yes, I am about to turn 26 years old, but my TikTok is filled with December 10, this
Oh my
boy
God, I've not
band
seen.
formed on Simon Cowell's Netflix show.
Oh.
They are everywhere, and they are taking the UK cities by storm.
No
They
way.
look
also,
like babies.
I literally saw something in my TikTok there that was like, there's something in me that is like curing like my inner child. And
Okay,
it's like,
yeah,
remember
got
how
you.
we used to be obsessed with the boy bands and, you know, we
Yeah.
would put posters up of them on our, like, do you know what I mean? We'd be obsessed. It's like this, like girls are like queuing up outside waiting for them to
Oh my
come
God,
by.
wait, I've not like heard their music. Are they pop? Are we like?
I feel like they do quite a lot of covers as well. But I just think like the girls have like fallen in love with like individual characters.
God, I
Yeah,
love
classic.
And like they're
that.
just obsessed, and like the fan accounts, the stan accounts,
Wow.
like it's taken over my whole entire TikTok.
I love
For
that
You
we're
page.
just basically watching our entire childhoods in another generation.
Like I literally watched like the boy band. I'm like, oh, that could be like the Harry, that could be the Niall.
yeah, like comparing it. I love that. For you.
They all
That's
need to
probably
take a
what Simon
role,
Cowell's
don't
thinking.
they?
Literally, but no, that is literally taking my TikTok For You page by storm.
I need to listen to their music. I haven't.
I know.
I just saw one
know.
picture of them and I thought they looked like children.
They are. Well,
They look like
tiny.
babies.
How old are they?
They must be like. Are they still in school?
No, sure. Well,
No,
oh,
I-
One
One
Direction.
yeah,
one,
were.
They
Yeah.
can't be 18. They look. Well,
No,
maybe- oh,
I don't know.
Prime example, how your life can flip.
Yeah.
Like literally one moment to the next. That's
And I
so
think it
wild.
literally was for them, literally like overnight success.
16 to 19.
Whoa,
There we
that's
go.
great.
They
Oh,
are
that is
children.
similar to 1D, wasn't it?
Yeah.
God, that is crazy.
But I don't even know how were they like friends before? I don't even know like what their backstory is. But honestly, the craze is
Just
crazy.
living it.
There's
I feel
7 of
like
them.
we're literally just going to see on Anna's story next week. It'll be
Yeah.
New York or the week after. She's
Yeah.
at like a signing for
Yeah,
December 10 with all these
catch
like
me
little
there.
kids.
I'll be waiting.
I love that. But I think the best comeback of the year, yes, you know, One Direction and then meeting up, not quite on this level. Hannah Montana, the 20th anniversary. We've got our first glimpse of the one and only Miley Cyrus. Oh my God.
So excited! I'm so
Yeah.
intrigued as to what this is going to be.
Me
I
too.
know it's with Alex Cooper.
Oh,
I know
okay, I didn't know this.
Yeah, it's with Alex Cooper. I don't know if it's whether like a Color Daddy thing or if it's just
Oh.
Alex Cooper interviewing Miley Cyrus.
Oh wait, sorry. In my head, hang on, sorry.
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of Devo. I thought we were getting an episode.
No, this is what everyone's saying.
Oh my!
I think that's what everyone wants. Everyone wants an episode.
Sorry,
but-
I think I need a minute.
I think it is on like the legacy of Hannah.
I'm dead
Hannah
serious, guys.
Montana.
No, I thought we were getting another.
No. But apparently they are
oh.
recreating some of their like iconic like set designs. Or they're talking us
Oh,
through some
fun.
of that. So
I don't want an
I
episode
know.
of God.
What, as in the house? Like that was like the main set,
I
no?
don't, but then I don't know how this is gonna work.
I would love to see Emily Osmond. I used to
Yeah.
love her, and she's still got a really big career in acting. Like after that, she continued to kind of like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
skyrocket. I suppose the only sore point, I know that Miley Cyrus, she's been quite honest how she strayed from her dad.
Yeah, that's
And
what I was
obviously
thinking.
that was a very big part. So I suppose actually that makes sense as to why they wouldn't do an episode.
Yeah, I
agree.
would doubt that they're gonna get that whole
Because
cast
that would
back
be
together.
weird.
Good God, Alex Cooper's bloody team are
But
working harder
also,
than the devil.
There's a lot of like, not that I agree, but I've seen a lot of things online that people also aren't happy that it's Alex Cooper being the interviewee.
Why?
I don't know.
As opposed to who?
But I get it because she wasn't really from that time. She's very
Yeah.
current and very now. Like,
Yeah.
Who else could do it?
oh my God, Raven Simone. How iconic would it be?
Yeah.
Like Raven
Raven's dropped
Simone
off,
was
no?
always she used to be on The View, which was like the American Loose Women, right? And it would have been like amazing to have
cool.
someone like her doing.
then it's
it.
Like an
Not
old
more-
Disney
yeah.
girl back.
yeah.
Or maybe now it's more so they're trying to appeal to people like us. And obviously Color
suppose,
Daddy and Alex
yeah.
Cooper is so our day in life that it makes sense. So maybe it's more enticing. I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose you're
But
quite
I
right,
think
like-
we're smarter than that to know
Yeah.
it's not determined on the person who's interviewing. We're focused on the star.
I would also take any Disney character, like any of them. I would
Yeah.
take them back. Yeah.
But then you're right, I suppose it is trying to like span across different generations
Yeah,
in that sense of
100%.
like whoever else doesn't really remember it from
Yeah.
that time or to try and, you know, like bring them back
And also,
out.
there's a lot of things on Alex Cooper and like her interviewing style, and people aren't like the biggest fan of the way that she interviews.
Really?
that it's like it'd be a shame if it got like ruined or like I don't know, like we just didn't really get the messaging that like we want to get across.
people think she's like quite harsh.
I
and
think
rude.
it's like the questions that she asked seem to like be really very top surface. We already knew that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Do you know
it's
what I mean?
always
Like,
quite repetitive.
Yeah.
There's nothing ever particularly
It was
groundbreaking.
better back in the day when they were drinking doing the podcast because
Yes.
people would really open up.
But also, I think that's like, again, when things become more successful, PR is involved and all this X,
It's
Y, and
way
Z.
more curated.
It's way more curated, yeah. So I'm going to be so interested to see how that goes.
That is interesting. But do you know what I would honestly like sign a petition for? Do you remember when we used to get the episodes where they would do the collabs? So Sharpay would come to the Sweet Life and Miley Cyrus would, and like Vanessa Hudgens and stuff like that. Like, imagine if we got
crossover.
like Disney, if you want any ideas, I'm here and I'm ready. Because honestly, all of them still like kind of friends. They're still kind of bumping about. Like the Sprouse brothers are still there.
Yeah.
Like, come on, we could so have this. That would
Vanessa,
heal me.
Gabriella.
What was your favorite Disney Channel show?
I think mine was Hannah Montana.
Really?
I would like force my brother
I
to
was a
watch
Sweet
it.
Life of Zack and Cody
Loved
to
it
the
as well.
core. And Voices of Waverly.
Yeah, loved Wizards.
I think that's a Raven and Lizzie.
Yeah.
That's so Raven. But also Saskia in the office, she was like, guys, guess who I'm seeing next week? She got tickets for the Hilary Duff show because
Oh,
Hilary
really?
Duff
Oh my
is
God.
touring. Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Love
kind
Hilary
of made
Duff.
sure that they're all
That was
having
really
that
hard to
kind
get a
of-
ticket for that.
Also,
This is one night
she
only.
looks identical to
Oh
what
my
she
God.
looked like.
They
about,
all look
like,
unreal, don't they?
She looks insane. I love her. Also, she was one of the Sallys that came out for Role Model as well. So like, she's still, I love how she's still like popping and about.
Sally.
What's that? Yeah.
What's a Sally?
Guys,
What?
I was like, who's Sally? Her name's...
you know Role Model song and it's like Sally.
Oh.
Oh
What?
shit, here we go again.
The silence.
I can't. You're gonna have to go home. I'm giving you both homework.
Okay,
to
I'll
go-
take it. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, you need to. You'll become obsessed.
Okay. It's a program or a song? It's a what?
I think it's a real guy, apparently.
It's a real guy. Okay.
real man.
Sorry.
He's a singer.
He's a singer.
It's a man.
Okay. Okay.
Essentially, Role Model, he's a singer. He has this song that mentions the name of the female name, Sally. And essentially, for every one of his shows, he brings out a Sally, which is someone. I don't know, they have a bit of fame or like they've got something about them, about the country that is in or the city he's in.
Like Justin Bieber would have his one left
And
only
like
girl.
Sabrina
Exactly.
Carpenter would arrest someone every night of her show.
Exactly. It was just like his thing.
Okay, fine.
Anyway, he brought out Hilary Duff.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I just love how she's still like a current thing and people are still just as obsessed with her.
I'm not also.
She's the
my
best.
Guilty
She is the
pleasure. On that note, we're going to move on. But before then, please click subscribe quickly. Subscribe to us so we can talk more. Right, guys, before we move on to things we're loving, I need to talk to you about the Sarah Awards. Does anybody else? Has anyone? Oh, she knows. She
I
knows.
have been seeing this and I'm kind of obsessed.
Yeah, on the night of the Sarah Awards, a member of our team will be there to present the Skincare Trendsetter Award. So you will
So
not only
fun.
receive an award, but you can meet the SheerLuxe team, and this is a competition. So here's how to enter. If you are a content creator, if you've got over 1,000 followers, listen up, okay? All you need to do is recreate a video. It can be a beauty concept, it can be a kind of skincare trend, anything you want. Show us how you're using your CeraVe products. Upload the video. You could be in with the chance of winning. Drum roll, please. A trip to LA.
That is
Come on.
incredible.
A trip
Unreal.
like that, sorry, but to just do what you do on a regular.
Yeah.
How long do people have? Like,
Okay, so you have until the 13th of March, good amount of time.
Yeah.
So think about your concept. It can be like a really quick get ready with me. It could
So
be like
exciting.
showcasing how different each product is, showing your
love
skin.
that.
Like you do not need to have perfect skin. That's the beauty of it. It is just your genuine skin, how you take care of it, how you feel good in it.
I also love as well, like I can just imagine someone maybe who like loves filming content.
Yeah.
Like sitting there, doesn't really know what to do. And then this is like such a good opportunity for you to hop on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Skincare is something
get
that you
inspired.
love. Like it's a
Literally.
win-win.
So organic.
LA people.
Come
Yeah.
on,
Come
what
on.
better? Guys, if you were to enter, what kind of skincare trend or style of video would you do?
I'm thinking I might go down like the aesthetic route.
Okay.
Maybe like up close, like shots of like application.
Love that.
Because that's what entices me to
Yeah.
buy skincare.
Yeah, I love that.
Maybe something like that. What would you
Love
do?
that.
I have really dry skin. I feel like, you remember when people were doing the slugging?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day, and you were like layering. I would think I would do that with all like the hydrating products.
Like
yeah,
something
love that, like-
creative.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
and
rage
then-
bait you a bit.
exactly. And show like my dry skin before, and then be like slugging, and then
Yeah, love.
like glowing kind of vibes.
Yeah,
God,
nice.
she is
Quick-
out to win that trip to LA, people. Everybody
Catch
watch
my
out.
video.
Nikita's doing it. I would do a vlog style. I think I would
Nice.
just chat and be like, guys, I've been using the salicylic acid
Yeah.
because I have been using it for years. And
Yeah.
this is, oh my God, my OG product. But yeah, all you need to do, guys, upload your video to CeraVe. We will add the link into the bio of this podcast. Head there. Good luck.
Good
And
luck.
enjoy LA.
Yay!
Right, guys, things we're loving. All over socials, America's Next Top Model, guys.
Guys,
the tea.
the show.
It's insane.
Honestly, have you guys watched it?
Yes.
Yeah, binged it. Binged it. Didn't look at my phone once.
No,
That's how you
really?
know it was
But
good.
Tyra
Yeah.
Banks was an executive producer of this show.
Which is crazy.
is wild.
And that's how you know, actually, this probably wasn't even the full extent of it.
And also, I'm also thinking, how many people were missed out of the show? How many stories
So
have we not
many.
seen? And also, 3 episodes. There is way more we could have gone
I
into
was
as well.
thinking that as soon as it ended, I was like, wait. No.
I think this is her attempt at like damage control to like salvage her career.
I think it's backfired though, massively.
Yeah.
Don't they have a new season? Wasn't the whole promo for like a new season or something?
Oh.
Like, when is that going to come out? This new season, it's going to be bigger, better. But how are they going to do this without
More
the
trauma? Like, I don't...
more trauma, more like
I don't
more-
get it.
What's the word? More playing on people's
I
like,
just think
insecurities.
Downfall, yeah.
I think it's a show that should just be left where it was because
Please.
we have all watched this show. Recreating this show, it's not going to be the same. So
It's
why,
not gonna work
It needs to
in
almost be
2026.
reinvented,
I
then
just
redo.
think I don't
redone.
understand why this wasn't led by kind of the people that it happened to. I suppose the victims, if you
Yeah.
will. Like, why weren't they the ones to tell their stories?
But isn't it not very telling that the way this whole like show kind of came across is exactly sort of how Tyra was in that time?
yeah.
Not really addressing
It's
it.
so controlled. It's such a controlled environment
It was
for
was
trauma.
honestly crazy.
I
I
had
cannot
no
believe.
I had no
like,
idea her and Jay fell out. But
Yeah.
what? Like,
It's-
and then I don't know. I think we're just way past this now. None of this stuff is going to fly in 2026. We need the drama, and
Yeah.
we just can't get away with any of this stuff anymore, which is obviously good.
a good
Yes.
thing. Yeah.
So maybe we just exactly keep it to what it was.
Yeah.
It was nice to relive some moments
Yeah.
in this documentary.
Just
I would have
leave it.
loved it to be a 6-part series,
Yeah.
not 3 episodes.
I think it should have been more docu-style though. She shouldn't
I
have produced
agree.
it. It should have been like,
Yeah.
obviously I'm not saying anything that she did was on that level, but you know how like the Diddy documentary was
Yeah.
very much like his life but told through the victims. If it was kind of done in that, I think it probably would have been slightly more, I think it would have given the victims a little bit more of that kind of
agree.
autonomy back.
And like making them sit with like a bloody pink background and
Like,
like in a nice
yeah.
little like the whole thing just didn't really flow. Or like I don't know whether you guys felt the same, but in the showing of the documentary, I didn't really get the impression that Tyra was really sorry or apologetic or
didn't
had any
see-
remorse whatsoever.
No,
not
she's
even
maybe
enough.
just
justifying
with,
it.
Yeah,
with one
justifying
of them. I think just maybe with Tiffany, she kind of said she shouldn't have done that. But I think that was it. And also, what I've learned from that documentary is that no one became to be a model.
No,
you know, like none
yeah.
of them did, and they all had the potential,
Yeah.
and they all kind of reverted their careers or changed their careers. And I think, I don't know, we can't have a new season where we just know that only one person is going to potentially make it. And then are they even going to make it? Because then to be on the show means they're going to
Yeah.
jeopardize the career that they want. It's very confusing.
Yeah.
I can't believe they weren't choosing the best shots as well. I think that is ridiculous.
Well, because like you said, it really wasn't
It was-
to find somebody a career that they
No,
dreamed
it was
of.
a TV show.
It was to take the piss out of people.
Yeah.
And
There was also one element where like someone got her teeth pulled out or
yeah, do
something.
you remember?
I don't remember that.
I remember it so clearly.
God.
They wanted to close her the gap, and I can't remember her name now, but yeah, I remember that season so
yeah, it's
so
crazy.
much. Tyra and the producers were really just taking on the girls' traumas and making it into reality TV.
yeah,
which
making a
is so sad.
storyline from it, which is so devastating.
Yeah.
Like the girl who cheated on her boyfriend. We weren't privy to it at the time.
No,
I remember
no.
watching her cheat on her boyfriend and go, oh no.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize how traumatic all of that was.
Yeah.
And still, to this day, she's traumatized by that.
And
This is
even
not
like
good.
the film guys having to come to her afterwards,
Oh
her
my God.
and being like, "We're so sorry. We
Yeah.
we'd never wanted to film that." But like they had, or like that line that they said something like, "If it's only one person that goes into the bathroom, we don't have to follow you. But if it's two, we're allowed to go in." What?
Like,
Leave
how
them alone.
outrageous is that?
There's ways to get around it, like how people on Love Island, don't they like cover their mics, or they do
Yeah.
something where they're in the shower.
They
where
get, if like on Love Island, if you're nude, then you could talk. So they would
Right.
always just get nude
Get
and they
naked.
would
I
get
think
a
that's
voice that would say,
Yeah.
please, can you put your clothes back on? To like that.
But this is from like
The 2000s.
12,
I know,
10, 20 years
yeah,
ago, sorry.
yeah.
Like,
Different times for sure, but it's wild to watch it in this current and contemporary day in like life and see something. Honestly, it makes my skin
really,
kind of crawl a
like,
bit
really
and like
disappointing.
really disappointing for sure.
But on a very different, much happier note, do you want to know what I've been watching?
What?
Being Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, well, I see this all over my Netflix.
Very off brand for me, but Jay is like obsessed with anything cooking, and I hate watching the YouTube one. So I'm like, fine, put on the program. Bloody love Gordon Ramsay now.
Really?
Like, not that I never did before. Like, I've always watched like Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares, but I quite like that you see a bit more of his home life. And
Yeah, I
the fact
love
that
that.
like, even in his career as a chef, as like a high performance Michelin star, very, very accomplished within his field, even he was subjected to really unfair criticism where critics would start writing about his personal life and that would affect his Michelin reviews and stuff like that. And it's like, good God, like you do forget the baggage that comes with it. But basically the documentary is all about a really incredible project actually that he's undertaking. So in Bishopsgate, which is a big building in the city centre of London.
I went to the opening of that.
Did you?
I saw him in real life.
Oh my God. So I was watching that, like, obviously it's like the second episode. He is basically taking over a 2-floor massive space. So it's like all clear glass, huge restaurant, but it is all of his restaurants in one place. So there's like Lucky Cat, Bread Street, Street Pizza. Like there's so many restaurants. And he gave credit in the documentary to influencers and how they're actually more impactful than food critics now. Because he said they're much more neutral. They have a massive reach. You don't know how it'll kind of work out. So how was it? What was it like?
Honestly, the drinks were drinking, the flow. Like there was a massive, and I remember like a massive bluefin tuna.
Really?
With his head there. And I remember they were like slicing it there and then and taking it out to people on canapes. I remember thinking, this is wild. It was so big. Someone Googled like how expensive it was. It was like £20,000 fish. It was like ridiculous.
Did you speak to him? Like, did you see him? And
we smiled and that's enough. What am I going to say? Big fan. No, like obviously he did like a little speech. It was really fun. And it's really high up in the... in Liverpool Street, so like the view in the toilet is like unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's kind of it felt like a very epic night. And
that's amazing.
It was fun.
I think it's...
Who invited me? Who knows how I got there? Who knows how I got there? But I loved
you
it.
Got to go to that. It was
food
amazing.
and drink is my thing, you know.
But
I
it's
love
like
that.
it's quite a comforting. Like we just put it on to eat, and then I ended up like paying attention properly. I don't know if you guys follow her, but one of his daughters, Poppy, she's also kind of followed in his footsteps, and she's a chef. And like the first episode is about how she gets her chef whites, and it's quite like
I watched her videos in lockdown times.
yeah,
She
but
started
it's
making
like,
TikToks.
It's
then.
a docu-series, but something different. Like obviously, we've had the Molly May documentary, very cool but very fashion. Like the chef world hasn't had that yet, so it's really interesting. You should definitely watch it.
Chef and like TV personality kind of like combined. I need to watch it.
See, when you were talking about how he said something like influencers are like better than food critics kind of thing, I saw something on TikTok of the owner of Bayswater in London, this restaurant group, basically came online to his TikTok platform and said how influencers are ruining his restaurant culture.
Oh my God, yes, I did see this.
And like they will order food, let it sit there, go and take photos in the bathroom, and then they'll return to their table and complain it's cold.
Yeah.
To be honest, the best crossover with that, I think, is like someone like Grace Dent, who is like a well-renowned food critic, but then also kind of got like a TV personality element to her. She's like very accessible, but I would still trust Grace's opinion over some girl on TikTok. I really would.
100%. I think that it's just really interesting
really
how like
that's a culture now that's like kind of
how can they be doing that? Yeah,
it's just, and like the attitude about it, because they're having the whole influencer there at a restaurant, I think is great, like you were just saying. But it's like when they're like not using it properly, and then like it's backfired.
I think obviously not only is it damaging to small restaurants when because he says in the video that him and his team will have to usher them from the toilet to say your food's here, because obviously he can't then not have a table of like 12 girls not pay for their dinner. Like not only are you ruining small businesses, but also you're ruining the rep for other influencers that are impactful, because people say, influencers you can support so many small businesses if you do it correctly.
I wonder if it'll start to change like restaurateurs like whole perception on building up restaurants to the fact of like how aesthetic do we make it, or how do we sort of shift it so that the main focus is on like the venue or like the table setting or the tablescaping, anything like that.
I agree. I think I think that was the very first stage, wasn't it, of like kind of influencers in the world, if you will, whereas now you've got way more people who are way more in depth about comparing food, so comparing tuna steaks at different places, or comparisons on queues, comparisons on reservations. Like it's much more multifaceted now. It's not just the aesthetics were great. Get a good
exactly,
photo. 100%. So much deeper now.
And what I went to was just like the opening party, so it was like a party. There was no like, there was no you didn't have to like talk about it after. It was just like an opening party. But I wonder, it was very dimly lit in there. You could not whip out a ring light and like do like any kind of content. It would be very bizarre. It would take away from the aesthetic of the place.
Okay, I quite like that.
I would say.
See, on the grounds journalism, guys, this is what you need. If anybody needs us to taste any food, please, we will be there.
And don't bring your lights. Just use your brains.
Moving on, ladies. Any products, any small bits that we're loving recently?
Well, have you seen that Barbican Centre are doing like a Barbican late night, like Saturday night, Friday night party?
I love this.
Love that.
You know how Tate Modern was doing Tate Lates?
Yes.
It's like Barbican Lates, but it's obviously not called that. They did their first one last weekend with Eastern Margins on Friday night. I tried to get a ticket and it sold out. So I'm really excited that it's going to be like a party happening. I don't know how often, because I keep looking up how how often it's going to be coming out.
London needs this.
London needs this.
For the
Nightlife is
summer.
dying.
Yeah. And stuff like that has another element to it because it's kind of slightly more cultural. Like you kind of are, you know,
I
it's
love
got a
Barbican.
little more to it.
I think Barbican is one of my favorite like spaces for everything, like the conservatory, the cinema, like
That's
you can
what
do
I'm saying,
everything
you
at
have a greater
Barbican.
appreciation for the entire space, don't you?
It's wonderful, and like the parties are gonna happen like I think from till 4 a.m, which is
I love that. It's
Unheard of.
wonderful.
okay. What about you? What are you
Do
loving?
you know what? I feel like at the minute I am heavily in my wellness era.
Oh my God, help me, please.
Honestly, so recently all my nails have fallen off. I've normally got good nails, and I know that is a sign that my vitamin D is lacking. Obviously, lack
I
of
say
sunshine as
hiding
well.
this thing.
Obviously, because that's how like I know my body. Or when I feel kind of like slightly more tired, I'm like, yeah, not everything is going to plan. But instead of taking vitamins, guys, vitamins, bane of my life. Like, why am I taking 7 tablets? No. I have a life-changing product for you. Better You is like a really good company. They've got all the supplements that you need, but in spray form. So you spray it inside your mouth. So on the inside of your cheek, you can spray. They have like vitamin D, I have the magnesium, the iron, anything that you need. But it's just a much easier form of taking it. Like all of us have very busy lives.
Also, that must absorb quicker.
Yes, exactly.
100%.
You just leave it on your cheek.
Does it taste weird?
No, it's absolutely fine. Most of them, like one of mine tastes slightly minty, like one of them is so normal, but it's just a much better way of kind of like focusing on yourself. Even if, you know, like in London, you've got a very busy life. You feel like you've maybe not had time to do the whole like skincare, self-care. This is like internalized self-care because you're actually looking after your body. That I have been drinking a lot of different drinks. I've tried Peak energy drinks recently, which is natural caffeine. Would highly recommend. I have also, guys, I'm telling you, the hype. I'm a body of wellness right now.
Whoa,
like
I
a
love
beacon
this.
of knowledge. The drink that I've been having, Vitamin Well, they have got a drink that has electrolytes in, things like biotin, again, vitamin B12, but like all really easy ways of also just like feeling better throughout the day. Like, you know, and you're like, oh my God, I've not drank any water, and you feel a bit like rubbish.
Have you tried the Humantra electrolytes?
Love them.
They're the best. The new
The
flavour.
lychee berry one is the one I love.
They've got a new flavour called mango. I think it's out.
They've got a new
They're called, I think,
A really unique one.
It's really unique. Mango.
I think it's mango.
No.
It's for Ramadan, which I think is really fun. I don't know what the link is there, but I think it's mango is the new one. I haven't tried it yet.
I've tried the Humantra ones. I've tried the salt ones. I've tried the free salt
I've
ones.
tried vitamin IV, liquid IV.
Love that.
Yeah.
Not us trying to out wellness each other.
I'm taking magnesium by Trip.
Oh, we should all be taking magnesium as women, especially in the winter.
I have a great way to get.
I've got a better one. I've got a mass spray.
Actually, I have a pillow spray.
Oh,
Nice.
Magnesium from Drowsy.
Oh.
It's sensational. I really struggle to get to sleep, especially on my period.
yeah.
Really struggle to get to sleep. I use this magnesium spray from Drowsy.
So it's
incredible.
got magnesium in, and you spray it on your pillow.
On your pillow.
Oh, interesting.
Doesn't break me out. I always thought that maybe like putting my face on it would break me out or anything. Nope, it's sensational.
That's so
You also have
good.
like an eye mask as well. It's padded. You can spray a bit inside there.
Love that. I've got body cream that's magnesium infused now. Yeah, body cream, and you can because your skin can absorb magnesium.
Yes.
So
Unreal.
right, ladies, this has been a very, very lovely chat. And don't forget, please subscribe to our LG group chat because it just means that we can come to you more often. So
Absolutely.
please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.